I found the course, fantastic. It's a great eye opener. There were a lot of light bulb moments, as we say. I mean, one that really stuck out to me was solving the problem. So most accountants are generalists, so they don't really actually have a problem that they're solving. But I think if you step back and say, look, what does my ideal client, and again, the operative word being, or words being ideal client, what are their problems and how can we solve them? And then going round to a position. So you're positioning around how you're solving that problem. And I really like, I think one light bulb moment for me was, like getting that website. So the website, he says something quite, which was a bit, it gave you some hope. Because he said the bar is so low in terms of accounting websites that there's a lot that you can do. For example, how are you solving the problem, your ideal client, how are you adding value? Can you help that client? Can you genuinely help that client? And does that client meet with your personal goals for your practice? So I think the way Patrick addressed those were very helpful, and it really made you think. There is a lot of stuff out there for accountants, and I think Patrick's stuff was a lot different in the sense that I think his subtle way of approaching what your proposition may be, how you maybe address some of those stereotypical stuff, like every accountant says, we're forward thinking, we're proactive, we're different, but they don't really spell out exactly how. So I think the way Patrick addressed it was he addressed it in quite a systematic way. One of the best things I got out of the course was your job or your mindset, Patrick goes through. It doesn't have to be about, I've got to sign this guy on the dotted line and get him as a client. Patrick's style of presentation is very good. He's not too pushy. He comes across as, he takes a very delicate approach because he never undermines one thing is he never undermines your opinion. So you may have an opinion on something, and maybe that is how you view it, but maybe there's a different angle to it as well. So I think his style and his approach is very subtle. It's not salesy. It's very much listening. He listens, and then you may have a different opinion, but he then comes back with, okay, that is an opinion, and this is maybe some of the stuff that his experience has taught him as well. And I think that itself, I like that approach a lot.